20 and the min DPS is 6. And then run in through a couple other instances and do very well in them. And then just say, alright, what the fuck, people? And you're confused. I would understand if this is the first time you're seeing it. The first time. The very first time.
Mm-hmm.
But the second or third time, you're like, alright, you know what? Okay, I get the lay of the land now. Let me figure it out. Blah, blah, blah. I hate ground. I can't stand ground. I purposely stay away from it. But by the second time I'm doing a ground map, I'm like, alright, I know where this is. Here's the trigger for this. Blah, blah, blah. It's done. It's over with. I get it, for a lot of people this is their first MMO. But shit's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
And I'm putting hard in air quotes.
Yeah, but you can actually look at the game compared to how it was 2 years ago. It's been dumbed down to the point that a 3-year-old could play it at
Yep.
some points.
3, 2, 1, 0. Done. Look at that, arrows!
My
They're almost
daughter's
like-
done it, and she said this game is too stupid because the opening level doesn't show you how to play the game, so you gotta figure it out. And by the time you figure it out, like, okay, I'm bored with this because this is too slow.
Look at all the little Christmas tree fucking arrows. I love it.
Well, yeah, but they don't want to give you time to figure it out.
Look at that. Which way am I supposed to go? Left? Okay. I didn't know that from the 8 fucking arrows pointing that direction.
Well, if they want people to spend money in it, get them up to speed quickly.
I disagree.
I had to start from scratch. Never played an MMO before in my life. This is the first MMO game I've ever played, and still learning it. Now with the Battlefield and the beginning all by myself.
That's where you...
Same here.
I don't like the all by myself stuff because, I mean, there's people that are in game, there's people on TeamSpeak that you meet, there's information that's online via Google, all the websites, all that sort of stuff. I mean, anybody that does gaming and they come across something that is vexing, like, why the fuck is this not happening? Or, I don't understand what the hell is going on with this. Or, the fucking UI of this game is not explaining this correctly. You know, then you turn to these other elements and they clear it up. And then you move on. I mean, that's about the point of growth or learning things and all that stuff. If you dumb this shit down where an idiot with a lawn dart, regardless what their build is, regardless of their gear, regardless what the fuck they even know, and this person just refuses to research anything, can just snowball through without even dying once. Not that even dying carries any penalty in this fucking game. You've turned it into a Barbie game, a Barbie MMO, a Barbie. So how can you stick your hand out and expect people to dump hundreds of dollars, hundreds, for a Barbie dress-up game?
He's right, and they're not marketing it properly. They can steal people from Second Life and put them in Star Trek and make a killing.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I agree 100%.
User joined your channel.
I love challenge.
Well,
And
This is the only MMO that I have played, and I beta tested, alpha tested, and played a bunch of them beforehand. With girlfriends or ex-girlfriends or without. This is the only one where the information on the net and all the sources, including the wiki for it, could be wrong about the actual game contents. Not because it changed, but just because it's wrong.
Yep.
Yeah, but you just keep coming back here more and more and more, don't you?
Well, we love Star Trek. Who doesn't
Probably
love
because
Star
I
Trek?
like...
Hull integrity below 75%. That goes for all of us, because we still all come back and play it.
There are elements of this game that's like, you know what, if I can do this, it would be so much better.
if I could do this, you all hate my guts because the difficulty level would be, oh my god, fuck sakes, elite would mean elite, you know.
Good, I enjoyed it. What the hell are you talking about?
Don't get me wrong, rewards for, you know, normal advanced, oh, rock solid. I mean, payday. But, you know, if you're gonna take on elite, I mean, you better have your fucking shit together, you know. In this game, I mean, people are burning through all the elite content in minutes. And then, everything else that's difficult, they're making a goddamn sham of it. Including you. What, 40-some, 30-some second fucking crystalline entity? What is your fastest run on crystalline entity right now?
22 seconds.
Oh my fuck. Okay, yeah. Broken. Game's broken. Sorry. Everybody pack it up.
Integrity below 75%.
You know, I can't even take a piss in less time than 22 seconds, and I'm not, you know, just saying. Like, go to the bathroom, take a piss, come back. Oh my god, it's already done? Fuck, 22 seconds?
Right shield failing.
Most other MMOs, their rates don't last over 22 minutes.
Yup. So when I think about EverQuest Online, Dark Ages of Camelot, Lineage 2, the Star Wars well, not Star Wars Galaxies, Anarchy Online, the list goes on and on and on, all the way back to 98 and stuff. I mean, shit sakes, this is the only game I've ever known where the MMO difficulty of the content does not scale with the players to any rhyme or reason, while at the same time ask for a handout. You know, hey, pay us more, or more than what you would on any other MMO ever.
Right shield
You know.
failing. Rear shield failing. Four shields failing. Left shield failing.
I think I'm going to be calling it a night as well. I shall catch you tomorrow when I have a lot more time on my hands.
Have a good
Have a
night.
good one.
Good night.
User
breach-
disconnected from your channel.
The breach was fun. It's great to see it back. You know, they didn't need the arrows. I mean, people would learn. They would learn. Especially after the event, they would learn. You know.
Bring back NWS.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, after
Bring
the
back,
events.
not bring back, create new maps with thoughtful purpose to them. Not just hit point sponges.
Well,
Because, let's put it this way, if they brought back the
Go ahead.
elites for all the board stuff, they'd be hit point sponges at this point.
yeah, but people can't be troubled to actually carry a science team or a hazard emitter or actually have any sort of strategy or work with a team, you know what I mean? This is a Barbie game.
Yeah, but I agree with Odin. It makes the game better. Like, not just hit points, but you got tasks to do.
Yep. No, dude, I'm right there with you. I mean, I'm an old hand at, we have to time this, we have to organize, we, as a team, organize this. And this is well before headsets and all that bullshit. I mean, you had macros for messages, you know what I mean? To be able to just shoot up, especially if you're a healer and all that sort of stuff. Or a puller, which I was a puller. But people just want to, you know, I mean, fly around and look at their USS and fucking ambassador or fucking, you know what I mean? And that's cool.
That's fine.
And it's so
This
cool.
game tailors to that too.
Exactly.
They need to expand upon that as well. But they also need to say, look, if this is what you're gonna do, and you're not going to be one who is going to care to go into the more difficult content, then you need to know that this place is not for you.
Yeah, go to normal. Nothing wrong with normal. And I blame Cryptic for this because when they did that the special drops just only from the advanced and the elite and stuff content. That's where the problem started originally, and that's where everybody like raised their hand. They're like, well, I can't get the fucking things for the stupid. Where's the upgrade? You know what I'm talking about? Right out of the gate.
Yeah.
R&D.
That's it, you're talking about.
Yep. What is it?
Similar advantage thing.
No. There it is.
You need to then get your bird engines and swords and all sorts.
I blame salvage technology for everything. I'm sorry, I do. Salvage
Technology is not to blame.
Dude, it's all the noobs sitting there going, well, I can't get salvage technology to make the stupid superior tech upgrades. You guys gotta be able to dumb down the elite difficulties on all this other stuff. And when I do join the matches, it fails because I only have a 2K boat. And I don't even know what 2K means, but I love my ship, and it does lots of damage, and I'm able to go through all the story missions with it and ace everything, and I die once in a while, but I mean, honestly, I should be able to do the elite content in the game and get the salvage technology that I need. If they would have fucking put salvage technology in everything, because who cares? It's fucking salvage. Oh, you saved like 2K dill. Whoop-de-doo. Write home to mom about it, you know? If they would have put it in, there wouldn't have been such a push for all the noobs to get an advanced and elite, queues and all that crap. And then there wouldn't have been the fails taken away.
It would
which is the greatest
have
rape of the
made them
game.
have incentive to bring their game up, you know? It would have definitely made them to have incentive. You know, I gotta get my step my game up.
You'd think, but the proof is they didn't. It didn't. That 90% of the
They're
players in this
lazy.
fucking game would not step up to bat for this. That they would not jeopardize their stupid Beverly Crusher from fucking All Good Things. What's that stupid sign ship that's just a shit? It's a horrible ship. You know which one I'm talking about? The ball. The dumb ball. Yeah, but there's players out there that love the fucking shit out of it. They bought it day one when it came out, and they've been flying it since ever, you know, or...
Oh, hell yeah, man. I have the fleet version. Tier 500.
That's
You have the
awesome.
fleet ball?
The
Oh,
fleet
yeah.
ball.
The one that looks like a dragonfly?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally
Daedalus
giving it up.
class.
But you know what I'm talking about. The guy that's got the Excelsior and then scratching his head why he's only doing 3K and then going into the queues. And he will not research anything. He will not listen to anybody. He loves his boarding parties, you know, or whatever the fuck. And just hell-bent on not bothering to get out of that shape. And they're first-time MMO gamers. And because this game also doesn't have levels, which indicate that you need to ascend. Like, that's the other thing, too, that's missing from this game. There's no direction. Like, everyone's doing good. That's what STO is. Everyone's doing great. There's no indicator that you're not doing great.
Oh, I disagree with you. No. It's Cryptic wants to have hands in everybody's pocket.
I'm with him on that.
No, I agree with you there, too. I rescind the point, but just saying, though, is in your other MMOs, you had a level progression, so when some noob's passing by, and you go, well, we're about to organize and head on down to this dungeon and kill this boss and stuff, and he goes, can I come? And you look over and you're like, well, dude, you're level 22. The dungeon's like min 40. You can't come. I'm sorry. You're gonna do shit damage. You're not geared out for this. You don't even have access to the powers
they
that
didn't,
need.
they didn't
You know what I
have
mean?
to touch this tree. I'm sorry, they did not have to touch this skill tree. It's just a ploy for money, a money grab. I don't care what anybody tells me. That's how I feel. I'm almost at the point where I don't want to play no more. I'll be honest.
Oh, wait, hold on. Because next week on the show, after they go through all the changes and whatnot, next week on the show, we're going to bring up a point as to why are you still charging for respecs? You should charge to have another sheet, not for people to have to constantly respec over and over. You are nickel and diming the players in an attempt to grab money from a revenue source that's not going to help you any. If anything, it's going to cause contempt.
Exactly. No, do
And
it
that's
like
what
a trace.
it is causing, if I'm not mistaken.
Well,
Guys,
that's fine.
let's
I'm
be
going to
honest,
let them
right?
do the
They
respec.
have no.
And then I'm bringing this up again. Do not charge for respecs. Charge to have a convenience of specking on the fly and instead of having to go back to Starbase and then do your respec there at that station. That would get you more money
What do you
that
think
way.
the player base is
'Cause
now in
let's put it
terms
this
of
way.
numbers?
Yes, we
What do
are
you
the
guys think the-
10%, or in 99% of the cases, we're the 1%. But I'm talking to my fleet mates here. This is like the ultra casual of casuals. The only more casual, and even them, they're like the half step below our casual fleet. None of them pay for respects. We're talking filled to the brim with 3 different fleets, plus the armadas. None of them pay for respects. None.
Nice.
What did you about the composition of the game? Like a percentage of what?
Well,
Right
I'd
now-
assume casuals would care less though about their
They
stats.
care less than we do.
This is my outlook on this right now as the state of the game. There's no advertisement for the game at all.
Yep.
The player base is by word of mouth.
Yep.
Okay, so it's in a decrease. So they do this. They're just killing the game, in my opinion. How can you advertise a game with it? If you look at their user reviews and all that, it's horrible.
We're the ones keeping this game afloat. By bringing people in, by putting up videos, by doing all this stuff about it. Cryptic could, if they wanted to, could make a case to PWE to get more investment into this game so they can make it better. They could do that. They don't want to. So fine, you don't want to do that, then at least bolster with what you have to work with now. Make it better. Bolster it. Do some improvements. Get up and do some work with it. And it doesn't take that much. I had a nice little debate with on, man, why are you putting this skill tree the way it is right now? This should be a lot better than this. You could come up with 5 different things than just, hey, look, folks, we're gonna copy everything over from, like, go down to tier 1, energy weapons or kinetic weapons, spec all the way down. That's meaningless. Meaningless. Combine them all into one. Starship weapons. Boom, boom, boom. Done. Then next one, starship maneuverability. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, look at that. Now I can actually spec for both of them. Well, I'll go down here, weapons only, and then save the points for somewhere else. That's a real choice.
Right shield failing.
You can still keep it simplified and easy, but not make it so dumbed down that it's not workable. And I disagree here. The skill revamp does need to happen, because that's also the perfect time to be able to fix all the broken and imbalanced stuff at the same time, all in one go. That's the perfect place to do it.
And by the way, the name you said was a cult of Pasteur, something like that.
The Pasteur was a hospital ship.
Left shield
Yeah,
failing.
wasn't that the ship you were on about in that episode? The Ryan problem.
That was the name of the ship, yeah. I think the class was still nameless, but
You know what I see in this game? 2 small little problems. Real quick, and they're just real small, and it's minor, and you guys are gonna get this in 2 seconds, is that there's a confusion with class. That you just don't find in a lot of MMO other games because, you know, you pick the ranger, you pick the fighter, you pick this, you pick the wizard, whatever. You pick a class. And then people come to love that class, or they abandon it in short order because they're going through and they're like, I don't really like this at all. Now in STO, that's totally unique and awesome. It is awesome. It's a boon. It's a total fucking godsend. Is you have the ability, even after years of playing a character a certain way, that just by a purchase of a starship, all of a sudden you're a totally different class. But it's also caused a problem, an epidemic that I see of confusion. It's almost giving somebody 600 choices on a menu. You know, they look at the menu and they can't make up their fucking mind. Where if you only had 5 choices on the menu, all of a sudden the person knows exactly what they want to eat. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of cued into whatever that is mentally. Is you have this perpetual state of people not really nailing down what the hell they want to fucking do. And so that causes frustration, especially when the bills start stacking up, because you're buying this, you're buying that, you're buying this, you're buying that, and all this is just stacking up in months of grinding and this, and then all of a sudden you get it and you're like, well, wow, that really isn't that epic, you know, and I don't really, I thought I would like this.